dalası dumandı bastladı dalana karası. Kengeken jerigi gül çıktı oy.
9 жылдың аяғында менің Қазақстаным деген әнді жазуға тура келді. Оны енді қазір қалай деп түсінуге болатынын болмайтынын мен білмеймін. Кезінде біздің мынау терістіктегі, солтүстіктегі 5 облысымызды целинный край қылып бөліп жатқан болатын. Целинный край қылып бөліп жатқан кезде сосын жұрт шуылдап, бұл қалай орыстар бөліп алайын деп жатыр, мынау солтүстік облыстарымыз деген шу шығып, айқай шығып сөйтіп жатқан болатын. Сол кезде Қазақстан, менің Қазақстаным деген деп жазған ұран әніміз еді.
In June 1979, a significant public protest took place in Tselenograd, today's Astana, becoming one of the earliest expressions of resistance to Moscow's national policy in late Soviet Kazakhstan. The immediate cause was the Soviet government's decision to create a German autonomous region in northern Kazakhstan, a plan made without consultation with the local authorities or the population, intended as a territory for the Volga Germans deported during Second World War. The project was perceived by many Kazakhs as a threat to the republic's territorial integrity and national identity. After the announcement of the plan, thousands of people, students and workers gathered in the city's central square to voice their opposition. Carrying banners defending the unity of Kazakhstan, they rejected the idea of establishing any foreign autonomous region on Kazakh soil. Also peaceful, the movement reflected the rising national consequences of Kazakh youth and demonstrated their willingness to defend national interests even under strict Soviet control.
In June 1979, a peaceful protest took place in Tselenograd from June 16 to June 19, opposing the Soviet government's plan to establish a German autonomous region in northern Kazakhstan. Organized mainly by students and local activists through word-of-mouth communication, the demonstrations expressed deep concern for Kazakhstan's territorial integrity and national sovereignty. Despite efforts by authorities to prevent the protests and to restrict information, it remained peaceful and disciplined, a rare occurrence in the late Soviet era. Public pressure played a decisive role. The Soviet leadership abandoned the autonomy project, and it was never implemented, though the event was suppressed in the media and remained little known for many years. It became an important milestone in Kazakhstan's national awakening. Historians later identified the Tselenograd protest as a precursor to the Желтоқсан uprising of 1986, demonstrating the rise of political consciousness and the determination of the Kazakh people to defend their land and national dignity under authoritarian rule.
In December 1986, one of the most significant events of late Soviet Kazakhstan unfolded in Almaty. Between December 17 and 19, thousands of young people, primarily students, gathered on Brezhnev Square to protest the sudden removal of Timofey Kunaev as the first secretary and the appointment of Gennady Golubin, a party official from the Russian SVCR who had no ties to Kazakhstan. For many, this decision represented a clear disregard for national representation and self-governance. These protests began peacefully, with students carrying slogans demanding justice, equality, and the right of every nation to choose its own leader. Despite the freezing weather, the crowd remained determined, demonstrating a strong sense of national dignity and civic responsibility. The authorities responded harshly, deploying special police units and army forces to suppress the demonstration. Also, the rally was dispersed. The events of December 1986 marked a powerful awakening of civic consciousness and national pride among Kazakhstan's youth.
In December 1986, a peaceful demonstration in Almaty was dispersed by Soviet military and police forces. Thousands were detained, hundreds were injured, and many students were expelled from universities or dismissed from a workplace. Unofficial accounts indicate that several protests lost their lives, information the authorities keep secret for years. Known as the Желтоқсан uprising, this event marked the first major public protest in Kazakhstan against the central Soviet government. Also quickly suppressed, it exposed deep dissatisfaction with the Soviet national policy and ignited a renewed sense of national dignity and the civic constrictions. Their uprising also inspired similar independence movements across the Soviet Union republics. With the reforms of perestroika, the 200 participants began to be recognized as defenders of freedom and justice. After Kazakhstan declared independence in 1991, the uprising came to be briefed as a key movement to the path surging today. Желтоқсан stands as a symbol of courage, unity, and the unbreakable spirit of Kazakh people.
Bұрын соңды қазақ жеріне аяқ басып көрмеген, жергілікті ұлттың тыныс тіршілігінен мүлдем бейхабар өзге ұлт өкілі сайланғаны қалай?